right there. Gonna retreat. And while we have the rest more carriers being produced, we have still a very low saturation on the expansion, and this is, I'm afraid, what's gonna cost Kuro in the long run, because of, well, Marine is trying to expand right here. His main is almost mined out, his expansion is almost mined out, but those carriers are denying him to expand any further. Here we have it, Hellfire missiles rain down upon the hot dogs, and yeah, Terran going full flash mode, as it were. No, these carriers are no match, and Kuro needs to find something to do. He's rebuilt this new Nexus. Mania did some very slim probe count, and his Mania did them to this new expansion. I would say, Kuro, look, his main isn't even half empty yet, and Marines is almost empty, so this is just the main factor in this entire game. The fucking peons. Alright? So this expansion going up for Marine. Goliaths everywhere. These carriers don't stand a chance, whatever they're gonna do. They're gonna go straight for the main, which I don't think is the issue at hand at the moment. More Goliaths. Yeah, so Marine's fully anti-carrier mode right now. A lot of interceptors going down. There's even one carrier who's got 5 interceptors building, so come on. There's actually carriers actually taking damage. Is one gonna go down? Almost, there we go. First carrier goes down to this massive, just look at this. This is pro gaming material right there. This is a pro gaming group, right? 17 minutes in the game, you expect to see this. And not just the carriers, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we have another blockade of Dragoons. They're not gonna do a lot versus these tanks and these Goliaths, because they're all upgraded. They're 1-1 upgraded. 0 upgrades for Kuro. A lot of carriers though, but still, these are a lot of carriers. But there's more Goliaths, I'm sorry. So main not yet depleted, so most of the CVs from the main have been made to the new expansion, and the first natural expansion has been drained. We have a combat going in, these Goliaths just focusing fire on the interceptors. Interceptors being taken down one by one. But there's still, the position is out, there's not enough Goliaths here. Where are the other Goliaths gone? I mean, but these carriers are in the open, they have to retreat now, they have to go for the high ground. There is absolutely no ground force to substantiate anything from this attack, so Marines is going to move up right here, going to bounce into these Dragoons though, but where the Dragoons have already been used in that attack, so that little resistance that Marine had was that entire defensive force right there in the base. So that expansion gonna go for the second time, which isn't a big loss, because there's only 2-3 probes mining there, so why bother, right? I mean, he's got enough minerals in his main to last a century, by the way he's using them. So sorry Kuro, but yeah. That's all I have to say from this game is your peon count sucks. Work on it, okay? And I'm treating every game like that this is the best the player can do, of course. Because you've got 2 games. First game was the same thing, so there's a very big problem right there. But this is not SE101, this is the SSL! So these carriers gonna do one last stand. Not a big amount of Goliaths though, so they'll be able to mop up, and this attack might be thwarted. Maybe not before this gateway goes down, but look at this. That's a lot of Goliaths reinforcing, so these carriers completely out of position and getting slaughtered from every possible angle by the Goliaths. But these Goliaths kind of stupidly moving in. Now picking off the carriers one by one. Carriers aren't that strong, okay? They are 3 tanks. Yeah? Carriers have HP with the shields included. They're 3 tanks. They're 300 to 150. Not that strong versus 20 attack that goes shoo 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 shoo. Okay. Shoo shoo shoo. Shoo 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 shoo. So I'm afraid these carriers not even trying anymore. Kuro's not trying anymore. She's gonna get completely wasted. Marine, just for the heads up, has expanded here and is expanding there. So yeah, this game pretty much over. Okay, I thought you might have already noticed that. So we're going to speed it up a bit. I don't want to see the horrible fall of Kuro any further. I'm sorry. Voila, mopping up some Archons trying to save the day at the end. Sidestorm going off, but to no avail. This has been Game 2 of the SSL round of 16. Marine goes through. I'm sorry, Kurogane. Better luck next time. You still own, though. You're a very good web designer. I'm just cracking your game, okay? Just completely owning your game because you don't build probes. Okay. See you next time.